You would think that black people have made financial progress over the last 160 years. But I have some news for you. We haven't. Yes, we have black billionaires now, like Robert Smith, Dave Stewart, Oprah, Michael Jordan, and they're killing it, man. And yes, the black middle class has also grown, but probably not in the ways that you think. You see, when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863, listen to this, the black community owned 0.5% of the wealth in the U.S. By the way, that is 0.5% of the wealth in the United States, which ain't a lot. Now, because slaves couldn't own anything, that's not surprising because black people, we didn't even have the opportunity to accumulate wealth back then. But you want to know something mind-blowing? Today, more than 160 years later, the percentage of wealth that black people own in the United States is, guess what? Guess how much? 1%. It has barely budged. So right now, today, black people only own about 1% of the total wealth in the United States. So it may seem like we've come a long way, and a select few really have. But collectively, we have barely moved the needle. So is it racist to intentionally do business with your ethnic group? Well, you got to know that in the Asian community, a dollar circulates up to 28 days before it is spent with outsiders. Jewish community, it circulates 19 days. In the white community, 17 days. But in the black community, guess what? Only 6 hours. Did you know that over 90% of black people's income is spent outside of the black community? You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see what that means. So there's just no way you can expect to have any kind of economic stability when you have that kind of cash outflow. So keeping money in a tighter circle makes the circle stronger. While most ethnic groups realize that there is strength in numbers, black people, we don't necessarily see strength in grouping ourselves with other black people because we've been conditioned to think that the white man's ice is colder than ours. That means we think that black businesses are inferior and white businesses are superior. So this mindset is detrimental to black people's wealth building potential and power.